Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome to the FREDTV Sports Report. As mentioned on our last broadcast, Cougars head coach Billy Shea was holding one last summer camp across the street at the La France Gymnasium. His old school hoop academy has been one of those annual clinics that the youth of the city can count on whenever there's a school break. Coach tells us that this is a camp geared toward all skill levels. So as long as you have a passion for the sport, you'll fit right in.
What we try to do here is, we actually let the kids run their own scrimmages. So we want to teach them how to, run a game, call the fouls, keep score, that type of stuff. As fundamental as that sounds, a lot of times kids play games, they don't even keep score. So we try to teach them how to call their own fouls, keep the score, and run their own game. So by doing that, they learn how to negotiate, they learn how to deal with each other instead of just turning and looking for a referee or a parent.
Considering the age of technology we're in, Coach Shea went on to say how proud he is to see the interest in basketball and sports in general continuing to grow here in Fall River, stressing the importance of being active. For future dates, please check out his website, which is www.oldschoolhoopacademy.com. You can find a Facebook page under the same name. All right, on to another event here that's become a summer annual. The Police-a-Palooza was held this past Tuesday afternoon right behind the police station near Britland Park. Sponsored by the Fall River Police Department, this community engagement event is basically a big block party that brings people together. And guess what? It's free. There were contests, crafts, food, and one of the biggest draws, a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Just like with Coach Billy Shea's basketball camp, Fall River Police Chief Albert Dupere feels that events like this help keep kids busy in their spare time and on the right track for future success.
When they don't have something to do, that's when they tend to get into trouble. So events like the basketball tournament, and I wish we could do those even more often. But there are other events that go on through the year that the city sponsors that, to keep kids out of trouble. It's just giving them something to do so that they just stay on the right path.
Many community businesses and agencies had booths at the Police-a-Palooza, including the District Attorney's Office, the Children's Advocacy Center, and many more. Chief wishes to extend his gratitude to all those who helped make this event possible. And our last stop of the show takes us to Henry Lord in the city's South End for a glimpse at fall sports. Yes, there's much to cheer about, no pun intended, when football fans like myself see the helmets and pads for the first time. The Fall River Falcons of American Youth Football have been holding practices every night for much of August in preparation for their season opener this weekend on the road. Coach Jason Springer played for the Hilltoppers about 10 years ago. In fact, in his senior year, Durfee bested New Bedford in a rain-soaked Whalers Stadium back on Thanksgiving in November 2006. Now a dad, Coach Springer is proud to share his experiences with his son and the rest of the squad.
I grew up here in Fall River. I played football. It's one of the things that got me into college and then able to graduate from college. So it's always awesome to come back here. My son plays for the Fall River Falcons. And some of the life lessons I learned growing up, I get to teach these kids. So I'm as grateful for them coming out to play the sport, and I can learn from them, and have my chance to give back to the community. So it's a really positive thing for me.
Nicholas has the benefit of playing under Coach Springer's leadership. He told me that his team has one of the best traits. It's like a family.
Sir, go. I like being with my teammates. We're all like brothers and sisters. It's just a fun sport to play, and when I'm on the field, I feel like it's my home. So I always look forward to the season when the season comes. It's a great season always.
With so many eager young prospects, first-year board member Jacqueline Duart has her hands full. Believe it or not, everyone had to go through training before the first cleat dug into the grass for preseason.
Anybody that's on the field for both football and cheer have to be certified in concussion protocols, which is through the CDC. We go through full Smarter Football training programs as well, and then different tackling procedures as well. So every single coach, every single team mom, both on the football side and the cheer side, as well as our board, goes through that certification process to ensure that we're building the safest environment for our athletes. We have a great community here, and the outreach that we've had in the most recent years has really been fantastic on both the cheerleading and the football side.
Jacqueline tells me that the numbers continue to grow every season and that for 2018, nearly 200 players from elementary to middle school will be competing on teams. Home games will be played at Durfee's Mac Aldrich Field on Sundays this fall, with the home opener being on Labor Day weekend. We wish all the Falcons players and cheerleaders the best of luck in 2018. And with that, another summer is in the books. As always, we thank you for tuning into FREDTV every week for this show. And throughout the school year, your home for local sports is Channel 9. I'll see you next from Somerset Berkeley Regional High School when the Hilltoppers head over there to face the Blue Raiders for opening night football. That's on Friday, September 7th at 7 p.m. Until then, I'm Evan Massoud saying so long from Durfee High School.